In this video, I'm going to show you the dimensions and specs for premium A+ content on Amazon. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Manoli, and I've been helping brands scale their sales on Amazon for the last 5 years. Let's get right into the video. Okay, so there's 20 different kinds of premium A+ content modules. You can see them all in this slide, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through each content module and the image, video specs, text specs, and then anything else you need to know about that module type. Okay, so our first module type is the premium background image with text. You can see an example here on the right side of the screen. The thing about premium A+ content is that you have a desktop version and a mobile version. So you can see the image specs for both of those there. The 1464 by 600 is going to be a common aspect ratio and dimensions to know for premium A+ content. And then you can see all of the text specs here. I won't go through them all, but this particular module, you can actually choose black or white background for your text box, and you can align that text box to the left or the right side. The second type is the premium comparison table 1. This does not have a desktop and a mobile version, but you do have a 200 by 225 image that works for both. You do need to have a hero product that's going to stay on the left side, and then you can have as little as 3 comparison products and as many as 6 comparison products. You do need a module headline for this, and then your title. So your product title is 25 characters. You need an ASIN to connect with that. This is actually a brand new feature when you see down here on the options. So you actually can show the review count, the review score, the price, and you can have an add to cart button, which makes this much more interactive, and customers can add your products to their cart straight from the A+ content. So highly recommend using this feature if you have access to Premium A+. If you don't have access, I'll link the video below where I show you how to get access. But this is a really cool comparison table. And you can have 5 comparison metrics minimum and 12 maximum. So the second comparison table is 3 products with features below that. You can see the image specs. Again, this is just one image for both desktop and mobile. That's a 300 by 225 pixel image. You can have 3 images. You actually need to use all 3. You need 2 features minimum and 5 maximum when you're comparing between the two. The third comparison table is a hero product on the left with a carousel on the right that will slide through and show, the comparison, the one-to-one comparison, the hero versus whatever's showing on the carousel. In this case, you have a desktop dimension and a mobile dimension, so make sure you optimize for both when you're designing this. And then you have your module headline, your ASIN, you have to connect the ASIN to all products, and then your product title, your comparison metrics, and your metric name. And that's 3 minimum metrics, 7 maximum. This is the premium dual images with text module. Basic A+ content does not have a 2-image module, so that's what makes premium unique. You have a 2-image, a 3-image, and a 4-image. In this case, it's 650 by 350 for both images. That's desktop and mobile. You have a module headline, and then each image has an image headline and image body text. This is the premium 4 images with text I was just referring to. So this is a 300 by 225. Again, that's desktop and mobile. You need 4 images for this. The module itself, as you can see above these dogs, that's an 80 character headline that is not required. And then each image has a 30 character headline and 150 character body text. The premium full image module will have a module headline above and body text below, but it won't have on image text. So this is just an image with no text box on top of it. This has a desktop, again, that's that 1464 by 600 pixel desktop image. And then the mobile is a 600 by 450. So make sure you design for both when you're creating your premium A+ content. We have the premium full video. So with premium A+ content, you can actually upload a video with a thumbnail to your A+ content, which is an awesome feature where you can add more video content to your listings. You can see the specs here. The recommended video size is standard 1920 by 1080p. This has to be an MP4 video, and you can see the thumbnail size here with the format, so PNG or JPEG. And then the text specs are here as well. So we have a module headline, body text, and then a video title and description. Premium hotspots 1. So there's going to be 2 hotspots. This one is just dots, and the next one we're going to look at is dots with numbers in them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. The image specs for this is there is going to be a background image and mobile hotspots image. So on desktop, you will see a background, as you can see here, and you have hotspots on the image. On mobile, you will have no background image. It's just going to be an image per hotspot. So it will look like a carousel, essentially, on mobile. That background image, again, 1464 by 600, and then each hotspot image, again, it's unique to each hotspot, 600 by 450, and then your hotspots, you can have 2 minimum, 6 maximum, and each will have 50 character headline maximum or up to 200 character body text. So it's essentially, you might be calling out a feature or product on the image, and you will get a headline and body text to describe that. This is our premium hotspots 2, which we just referred to. This one is actually a little bit different in the sense that the module itself will have a headline and body text. You can see that here. It's an 80 character headline, 300 character body text, and then sort of the same idea here, except there is no hotspot body text. So just the headline, you might just call out the product name, and you can have 2 minimum, 6 maximum, and then the image specs are the same exact for this one. Premium navigation carousel is our next module we're going to look at. This is a carousel that swipes through, but on the top you're going to have actually sort of a navigation, which is why it's called the navigation carousel. This is a really cool updated premium A+ content module. So desktop, again, it's that same dimension size. Mobile, again, 600 by 450. You need 2 minimum, and then you can have up to 5 images in this carousel. And the text specs, you can see here the navigation, the subheadline, the headline, and the body text. That's unique to each carousel. Here we have the premium question and answer Q&A module. I love this module. If you're a brand that really has one standout product rather than a large product line, you're not going to end with a comparison table because you are mainly selling one product. You can end with a Q&A. I love doing this. So there is no image specs for this, but you will need at least 2 questions and as many as 5. The question itself can be up to 120 characters, and there are a few preset questions, but you can also customize your question. And then the answers are up to 250 characters, and the background can be white or black. We have our premium regimen carousel. So this is a different carousel type. Again, interactive. You don't get this with basic A+ content, which is really cool. So we have our image specs, standard image specs that we keep seeing over and over again. Again, 2 minimum, 5 maximum. And then you have your text specs here. This one actually has a module headline, which I believe is optional. You can see that choose the right dog for your family. That's sort of where it will be. And then each panel will have the option for headline, text, and a navigation name. And this navigation won't be on the top like we saw previously. This is actually going to be on the side as little buttons. So when you're designing your images, make sure you just know that there's going to be sort of an unsafe zone right here. This is the premium simple image carousel. So this one actually allows you to have up to 6 images in your carousel. You won't have a navigation that shows the name. You'll just have these dots on the bottom. And you actually have the option for a text box on top of each image. So the module itself will have a headline and body text, and then each panel will have a headline, body text, and even a panel button. So you can see this learn more option. That's going to be connected to an ASIN that you can link. And this is essentially a good carousel where you can show different products in each carousel and actually hyperlink a button to go to that listing, which is really cool. This is the premium single image with text. So it's a text on the left or right side and an image on the other side. Your image is going to be 800 by 600 for both desktop and mobile. And you'll have the text specs that you see here, and you can align that text to the left side or the right side. We have our text specs for premium A+ content. There is no image for this, and then you will have your module headline, and then 4 specs minimum, 16 maximum. The spec itself, the name for the spec, 30 characters, and then defining it, 500 characters. Single column option or double column option. As you can see here, the example is a double column text specs module. Premium text. I don't know why you would use this, but you can use it if you want. No image, just straight up 80 character headline and up to 5,000 characters text. If you have some very technical product, you could use this, but I pretty much would never recommend using this type of a module. Get your copy concise, make it a branded image instead, and that's the route I would go. We have our premium video image carousel. So I'll let you go through all these. You can pause the video and go through all of these, but essentially you're going to have each carousel can have a video or an image. There's different specs for that. And then, there's going to be an accompanying, text module on the right side or the left side, depending on what you choose. And that's going to have a subheadline, a headline, and body text, and the specs are all here. This is our premium video with text, so this is not a carousel. This is just the option to use a video, but with text right next to it. So you can see the video size here at the top, format MP4, and then you'll need a thumbnail in these formats. And then our text specs, this is for the text right next to it. You can align that to the left or the right, and then you'll just need a subheadline, headline, body text, and then in the back end, this won't actually show in the front end, but you will need a video title and a video description. That is required. Well, that's it. We just went through all of the premium A+ content, dimensions and specs and module types and character counts. I hope this video is helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you got value, please give this a like. And if you have any questions about premium A+ content, just leave a comment below and I'll get back to you with an answer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.